Thank you for listening to BizPod with me, Paul.
And me, Rachel.
Our weekly business English podcast where we talk about the news, social media, and hot topics from a business point of view. You'll get a podcast and links to the articles we discuss. This way you can share your thoughts too. Join us as we discuss what's on our minds this week. So Rachel, we're back for another conversation. I want to ask you, what do you know about the economy?
Nothing. Zero.
Okay. End of discussion. That was a short one, wasn't it?
You know my worst topic is maths. Numbers go through my fingers like water, don't they?
Yeah, if you say so. I just don't think you bother or you want to learn. You just don't like maths. Is it math? Okay, is it math or maths?
It's maths, because you're
S.
English.
Okay, so it's not math.
No.
Okay. So why do you think numbers run through your fingers like water?
I don't know. I've never been good at maths. I was the kid who literally I was told to sit at the desk in front of the teacher so that they could look at my book while I was doing the exercises because I got everything wrong. I'm terrible with maths. I like spending money and I like shopping.
Okay.
but
actually balancing the books is not
God,
not your thing, no?
Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I just cannot do numbers. I just can't seem to grasp them in my head.
Okay.
It's
Fair
just
enough.
not me.
So if you were like a politician, I don't think it's like in the UK, Chancellor would not be your job now.
Absolutely not. No.
The country would be ruined in about 2 days. You'd go, let's just go shopping. What? Billions and billions of pounds? Oh, yeah. Okay. Because, well, we're talking about the economy. There was a budget recently in the UK, but the article that we've got from the BBC is actually talking about how the economy fared before the budget.
Yeah.
The UK economy barely grew in the 3 months up to the budget. So during that period of the election and the
July to September.
Yeah,
and they put that all down to people being nervous about the budget. I mean, it talks about people not going out for a pizza. I mean, I don't know
because of the budget.
Yeah, I mean, that seems a bit of an excuse. I don't think, you either want to go for a pizza or you don't go for a pizza.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, I'm not going to go for a pizza in case of the budget. It's a bit stupid.
It is a little bit, yeah. I mean, I think you can maybe understand from a business perspective, businesses might hold back on investments until the budget, until they understand what the situation is. But I think for individuals like you and me, if we want to go for a pizza, we'll go for a pizza.
Yeah, but then maybe we're in Italy and they sell really good pizza at a reasonable price, whereas in the UK, I mean, pizzas was expensive when we left.
All those years
and
ago,
they were double the price of what they are here in Italy, and that was 20 years ago. So I dread to think what it would cost you to go for a pizza now in the UK.
I don't know. Wasn't it like fish and chips?
Yeah, $12.50 or something like that now.
Yeah, I mean
£17 or something.
I think it's
a bag of chips for £1.
50p.
No.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Okay.
When I was a kid, like 20p.
I think it was £1.20 when we used to live in Manchester. Because we used to have chilli, didn't we? And on a Friday, if we got any chili left over, we'd go to the chip shop to get the chips to go with the chilli.
So a pound, £1.50 for a bag of chips. And when we talk about a bag of chips, we're talking about a bag of chips.
Well, it wasn't a bag, was it? It was just like a pile, a mountain of chips.
Whereas I imagine if you're going to like a fish and chip shop now to buy fish and chips and you're paying sort of 12, 15, £17, you're going to get a small portion, aren't you? A small controlled portion of fish and chips.
Well, I think it's the fish that's costing most of that.
Yeah.
Because the chip at the end of the day is still just a potato.
Yeah, well, you say that, but there's processing and all the labour that goes into it. It's definitely not worth like £17 for a bag of fried potatoes.
No.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I understand that some people might be put off because there is a budget coming, but I don't think the budget doesn't necessarily really affect individuals straight away. Maybe those on the minimum wage, they would either see a benefit from an increase in the minimum wage straight away.
Oh, and things like buying cigarettes or alcohol. I remember when I worked in a newsagent And if the price of cigarettes went up, the owner and newsagent, literally, he would be in there overnight changing the prices to make sure it reflected. Oh, he wanted to get his.
He wants to get his extra money.
Yeah. Even though they were cigarettes that he bought maybe last month, so
Yeah, he wants to get an extra little bit of profit out of it.
Yeah, he was like, oh, budget. People say, oh, the price has gone up already. Yeah, well, yeah.
Where was the budget yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. But I suppose, so this talks about, the rise of the minimum wage.
Yeah.
But I suppose the people who are on the minimum wage don't have the income or the free cash available to perhaps buy a pizza. Or pay £17 for a bag of fish and chips.
They might have to save up to go for a pizza.
Yeah, so I can understand that.
You can't deny them going for a pizza if they want to go for a pizza.
I'm not trying to deny anyone. I think everyone should go for a pizza.
It should be a human right. Everybody's allowed to go for a pizza.
Yeah. But this, there's this guy who runs an Italian-style restaurant. I'm going to say Italian-style restaurant.
Yeah, exactly, because Andy Crisp, he doesn't sound Italian. It's called Vapiano. With handmade fresh pasta.
Yes, it doesn't sound great, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't sound great. No, I mean we're being a little bit snobbish because we live in Italy. And this is like an Italian-style restaurant with handmade fresh pasta in the UK. Yeah. But he's saying before the UK budget, he noticed significantly that there was like a drop in customers.
Yeah.
And he said it's like he felt people were kind of holding back rather than spending now. They were waiting to see what the budget.
There was a nervousness, he said. A nervousness.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose so, it's the first Labour government in 14 years.
Mm-hmm. And they don't usually have a very good economic record because they just spend and rack up the debt.
A lot of people do have, thinking back to the 1970s, before Maggie Thatcher came in, the Labour government, it just increased taxes, and just racked up so much debt. Maybe they thought that was going to happen. Who knows? Yeah. Well, so the economy, okay. How important do you think it is for the economy to grow on a regular basis?
Of course it's important. I think it's a challenge to constantly make it grow. But yeah, you've got to always be striving to make it grow and improve.
Why?
Because it creates jobs and people, people have a better standard of living. The thing that I object is when they keep blaming the bad economy on the previous government, and it's like, you've been in for some months now. You can't keep blaming the prior government. You've soon got to get to the point where your policies are either working or not working. I think they're getting to that dangerous point now where they've got to stop blaming the previous government because they've been in since the summer.
So you're talking about the current Labour government who, from day one taking office, said the whole country is in a bad state, and that's because of the previous government who were in charge for 14 years.
They said there was a £20 billion debt. Then it was like, oh my God, no, it's a 40 million.
And that's because the previous government didn't do this, didn't do that.
And they keep going on. They're harping on. Oh, well, we inherited a move on now, mate. Move on.
Yeah, I think for the first few months, maybe, but you've got to move on from that. I just noticed this graphic, which talks about GDP growth. Up to September 24. Yeah. Look at Italy.
I know. But also Japan. Japan is renowned for being very stable and not having growth. Okay. So Japan, I think, is really not right to be in that chart because it has its own situation on its own. Yeah. And Germany, obviously, they've got the challenge with the automotive changes at the moment. Yeah.
Look at France, not 0.4% growth.
Yeah, but France has got a particular political situation at the moment, and
every organisation's got a particular political system.
I don't think you can compare them. Okay. I don't think. I can understand them saying, oh, well, look at the UK 0.1 versus USA 0.7, but they're different countries with different political situations, with different industries, economies, So...
But it is an interesting comparison, and particularly to look at Italy, which in that 3-month period...
At least it's not minus.
Yeah, it's not a minus, it's just zero.
At the moment.
At the moment. Yeah, we don't know. That was up to September 24, so... October, November... We'll probably get October, November, December figures around about February.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, just an interesting discussion about the economy and the economy growing, really.
I haven't really got anything to add, as I said, because money is not my hot topic. Politics, yes.
You like to spend it.
Economics, not.
You like to spend money.
Yes.
So money is important to you, Rachel. You like politics. Politics is all about how the country spends its money.
Okay.
So you should be interested in money. You should...
Should be economics. No.
You should learn how to... 2 + 2 = what?
Whatever you want to give me.
Okay.
When I was at school doing A-levels,
Yeah.
there was a group of people in my year who did economics A-level.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I didn't because I struggled at GCSE maths, let alone do it at A-level.
Yeah.
Everybody at my school failed A-level economics.
Right. I think it's a difficult subject, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. Anyway, so the current Chancellor of the Exchequer,
Rachel Reeves.
Yeah,
we've already discussed this. I still haven't investigated it yet. I'll find out.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah. But she called her budget, or the decision that's made, a budget for growth.
Yeah, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Give her a chance.
Okay.
Cool.
So take time. It doesn't happen overnight. Can I say that to you next time you're hassling me because I haven't done something? Take time, Rachel. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll end the discussion there because we're not really economic experts.
No.
It's an interesting subject to. Perhaps we should become a little bit more knowledgeable about economics.
Why? Is it going to change your life?
No, but next time we go for a pizza, we'll be able to think about the economics of a pizza.
Maybe there should be, like there's the is it the Big Mac Index, The Economist?
Yeah.
Maybe there should be a margarita pizza
Index.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's have a look at the Big Mac Index and give everyone a link
I had
to
a
it.
margarita on Saturday and it was €6.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how much is your margarita? The margarita is a cheese and tomato, just a plain cheese and tomato, but it was
With a little bit of basil.
with a little bit of basil, but it was with
Yeah.
it was good pizza.
It's Italian pizza.
Yeah,
The Italians know how to make
handmade,
pizza.
yeah.
Not like those American pizzas, which is very, very thick,
pan, yeah.
doughy.
I couldn't eat all my pizza either, could I? You had to eat it. You had a pizza and a half.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I've got hollow legs.
Okay. All right. Well, let's check out the price of pizzas.
Okay, we'll also check out the Big Mac Index as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening. We hope you liked our podcast. And please don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us. Until next time, goodbye.